aka elite educators and purposeful parents. I am here in Bordeaux, Bordeaux, France, and I'm dealing with COVID. So I am quarantining at this time. I'm here on the Fulbright field experience, which has been really great. We did almost everything before I tested positive for COVID. So I'm happy about that. The experience that we had planned for yesterday, which was Thursday, that was canceled. And I was in my room pretty much. I tested positive yesterday morning around 8. I had some symptoms prior to that, just congestion and a funny feeling in my throat. But I tested negative on Wednesday. So they decided to err on the side of safety before we visited the schools, and tested us in the morning, and I tested negative on Thursday morning. Today is Friday. So I'm quarantining here in the hotel room in Bordeaux. I'm so happy I got to try some wine while I was here before this came down on me. So I'm excited about that, and the wine here is amazing. This is truly wine country. So that was nice. And also all of the experiences that we've had have been great. I got a chance to get a guided tour of Bordeaux before I had to quarantine, so that's good also. So just in regards to this COVID itself and how I'm feeling. So the first day that I really felt like more symptoms was really yesterday and Thursday. I was extremely tired, and you can hear my voice is different. I was extremely tired. I had my throat was sore, but it wasn't like unbearably sore. A lot of congestion, head congestion. It feels kind of like a head cold, and my eyeballs hurt. Like, what? I don't know what that's about, but my eyeballs hurt. They hurt worse yesterday. They still hurt today. And what else? Yeah, just headache, and I felt achy, like almost like a flu. Like, you know how your body hurts. So I felt that today. You can still hear the issues in my throat. Still a lot of congestion. And I still feel achy. Not as tired as I was yesterday, but as you can see, I'm still here in the bed. So, we were supposed to fly out Saturday morning at 6:00. So when you test negative, you have to wait 10 days before you can re-enter the U.S. However, Biden is lifting that restriction today, Friday, June 10th. And I think that everything becomes official Sunday at midnight. So they may be able to fly us back soon. Excuse me. They may be able to fly us back sooner. So that would be great, because I really didn't want to miss my students' graduation. I really wanted to see my students graduate, and their graduation is on June 18th. So anyway, this is my COVID experience video. And let me introduce myself. My name is Kimberly Deneen, and I'm with Education Noir, where we give you the best tips and tools to help level up your practice for student growth and achievement. So being a Fulbright Fellow has been great. Of course, there was like almost a year of coursework specifically around global education. And then we do this field experience, which they call a teacher exchange. I'm not sure that's the best name for it, but it is what it is. It's called a teacher exchange because we get to go into the schools and see the teachers, meet the teachers, talk with the teachers and the students, and we get to see their pedagogy in person, and all of that has been great. So my only commendation, right? My only commendation is that Fulbright should have tested everyone before. They should have required a negative test result before participation in this field experience, because what happened was we had a member of our cohort who came to France with COVID, and I believe that she probably passed that on to some other people, and it just became like kind of like a domino effect. And so I have it, but there are probably about 8 of us that have it, including one of our group leaders. So and probably more people have it but haven't tested positive yet, because some people have symptoms but their test results are still coming back negative. And with the antigen test, that's very likely to happen. I think the PCR test is more accurate. So anyway, because like for instance, in my case, I tested negative on Wednesday, but I had like mild symptoms, and I chalked it up to me wearing the mask more than I normally do, because during the school day I wear my mask all day except for to eat lunch, and when I get in my car to go home, I'm congested. Like, I'm really congested, and I have to clear out my passageways. So I thought maybe that it was because I'm wearing my mask like all day long. I wear it whenever I'm inside. I wore it on the metro. I wore it whenever I was in enclosed spaces. So I wore it for most of the day, except for to eat and, when I'm in my hotel room. So what happened with me is I sat across from a cohort member during breakfast, and I was, just sitting, eating and speaking with him. And then the very next day he tested positive. So I'm thinking that I contracted it from him. So anyway, we are here in Bordeaux, and this particular hotel is it's fully booked, and we will not be able to stay here during this time of quarantining, which they booked us out at another hotel until June 20th. However, now that Biden is lifting this restriction to U.S. citizens, we may be able to leave earlier than June 20th. So everything is like really fluid right now. I don't have any more euros left. I have money in the bank, but I don't have euros. So that's a concern for me, because we have to taxi over to the new hotel. We check out of here tomorrow at 3, and we taxi over to the new hotel. And so I hope the taxi takes cards, because if not, I don't know what's going to happen. So one of our group leaders is going to find out if they take cards. So in this video, you guys know, usually I have on my little makeup and my jewelry, and like I'm ready. I'm in presentation mode. I have no energy for all of that today. I'm like, I'm here in the bed on this YouTube video, and you know what? I just want y'all to know what's going on with me. And I guess also what I want to say is that if you are traveling with a group, you may want to still be careful when you're eating, right? So wear your mask, do your due diligence. I wore my mask, but it's when you're eating with people that can get us caught up. So just, you might want to just kind of have a little more distance between you and your group members when you're eating. So I just want to put that out there that, COVID is still out here. I mean, I'm with students every single day. I'm with coworkers every day, and I have not contracted this darn COVID. And I come all the way to France to contract the COVID. What the heck? It's just crazy. It's crazy. So that's what I want to say in this video, is just, continue to be careful. I'm thankful that I did do all my vaccinations. I didn't do the second booster yet. I will make an effort to do the second booster when I get back stateside. I did do the first booster. But yeah, so just, continue to be careful out there, people. And it's not a good feeling being in another country and not knowing when you can go home. It's not a good feeling at all. And then, I mean, I can't imagine how my cohort members are feeling that have this, that can't speak French. At least I can speak French. So I'm sure that they're a little freaked out. So yeah, it's not a good feeling not knowing like when you can go home. So hopefully with this restriction lifted, we can get home sooner. I already messaged my students. I emailed them, and I sent one a Google Voice text saying that I will probably miss graduation, and letting them know how proud of them I am of them, and told them that I contracted COVID while here. So I reached out to them because I wanted them to know that, because they've worked hard all year, all 4 years, and I wanted them to know that their work mattered. So I reached out to them and let them know that's a possibility. But anyway, I am a whole hot mess on this YouTube video in my bed, and I don't have the energy to get up and do this even at a desk. Like, my body is hurting. And I think, how sometimes when you cough a lot, your body, like sometimes it causes your body to be achy. Today, actually, I had sneezing added to the symptoms. So I guess all of that is trying to clear the passageways or whatever. But anyway, I am here in the luxurious Bordeaux, France, with COVID. So I will be posting my Fulbright experience video really soon. So look out for that. And I don't know. Check out my self-care video, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting the rest that I need instead of trying to glam up for this video and trying to do more work. So yeah, definitely check out my self-care video. And I have a free self-care kit download with that video. So I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for watching until the end. And remember to level up your practice for student growth and achievement. And I will see you in the next video.